All right, before we start this episode, we have a huge announcement that we've been waiting to share with you guys, and today is the day.
We've been hiding this for months. We've been working on this for 5 months, and we don't want to say a word because we just wanted to
just pop it on you.
Pop it on you. And so if you guys haven't heard already, you've probably seen it everywhere, but if you haven't and it's your first time listening, Heath and I decided that we were going to do a brand new show.
That's
with
right,
two
baby.
lovely girls that we've had on the show before, twice already, and they are here today. Their names are Alicia and Remy from the Pretty Basic Podcast. We decided to join forces, and
I was going to say that in my head, join forces.
I took it from you. We decided to collaborate and make the show Pretty X Unfiltered.
Yes, everybody loved our episodes that we did in the past with them coming on ours, us going on theirs, and we just thought it was super fitting, and we just have a really good time recording with you guys, and we wanted to start a brand new show.
Well, to first start this off, I know Rem and I, this is to the viewers, because here's the thing. We are aware of the unfiltered chemistry between these two.
Yes.
And Matt and Mariah. We are in no way trying
They're trying to step on toes.
We're not that's not what we're trying to do.
Big shoes to fill, and we're not even even filling the shoes.
No, we're not even attempting.
No.
This is us after seeing some of the comments. So we are reeling it back, and really we want to cover all grounds before we launch this first episode. But we're gonna have episodes out every Thursday on the Pretty X Unfiltered channel, which is completely separate from this show and their show, and we are not going anywhere. Unfiltered is still gonna be unfiltered.
That's
we're
right.
still posting every Mondays and Tuesdays, and they're gonna still be posting every Wednesdays on Pretty Basic. Yes,
is he gonna get it? Is he gonna get it? We got a 1 in 7 chance, baby. 1 in 7.
We're not going anywhere. We're still going strong, but we had some time. We love each other's energy, and I feel like we're friends, but we're not close enough where we haven't talked about everything. So we thought
the conversation is fresh. We did record our first episode. It's absolutely insane. Like, it is so funny. It's one of the funniest episodes we've ever done.
Okay, reel it back. Reel it back.
You guys haven't seen it yet.
I haven't seen it either.
No,
it is really funny.
You were the only one.
She was wasted.
I know I was very vulnerable on that first episode, and I know it's not going to end there.
Zane was opening up.
We were trying to set the tone for the rest of the year, and we definitely did. And I know it's only gonna get worse.
Peel back the layers. I'm gonna ask the question.
I don't think you heard what I told Mariah. I was like, imagine in like a month, it goes south. We're like, okay, we can't do this. We'll just have the set and do lo-fi study beats, and we'll make millions just off of the loop. All the music.
Wait,
there we go.
What's lo-fi study beans?
You never listen to lo-fi study beans.
What is lo-fi study beans?
Like
study beats, like music, like lo-fi is type of music. It's like
a 7-hour loop.
Chill, yeah.
I have no idea.
It's that girl who's at her desk. The animation of the girl at her desk.
The rain. Ugh.
It's just like music to put on in the background while you're studying.
Okay. All right.
What's study beans?
What's study beans?
But we are going to link the channel in the description below. Make sure to check out the first episode. It's really, really funny. And
make sure to subscribe so you guys are notified as soon as the video drops.
That's right, baby.
Oh, also audio and video are being posted the same day, right? If you guys want to take a listen on the drive to work, you hop on the audio, and then if you want to finish the video because you want to see our, sexy faces, then you're going to go to the YouTube channel.
Something that I'm really excited about is that Zane said, and all of us have said, that you guys have been kind of more closed off on your show. So I think that this is going to be really fun because we're going to push the limits, and you're going to be able to open up a little more, share about your love lives. I'm so excited.
No, I really love that, and I should be showing myself off a little bit more on it. I've definitely been closed off on Unfiltered. Yeah. It's been a lot of anxiety, but they're going to pull me right back out of that anxiety. Anxiety, depression is going to go away on the show. Just gone.
We don't know her.
But yeah, we're really excited about this. We've been just waiting for the past 5 months.
Well, we will let you guys get back to your show and make sure to check out Pretty X Unfiltered.
Yeah. Thank you, guys. All right, enjoy the show.
Is there like matcha cereal out there where like, you eat the matcha cereal and then the liquid with the milk is like an own little matcha
I'm sure
drink?
There's matcha. They're not going to have it with the kids cereal because no parent's going to get that.
Hear me out. This is the combo. Iced matcha, right?
Yeah.
As your milk.
Okay.
but the cereal is honeycombs.
Not honeycombs. I was thinking more strawberry cereal.
No,
like Captain
honeycombs
Crunch.
that like, dude.
Honeycombs. Is that still around? Remember the honeycomb guy? That little crazy man? I haven't seen that guy in a minute.
I thought it was a bee.
Honeycombs were
No,
good.
Cheerios was the bee.
Cheerios.
Honeycombs was like the Tasmanian devil looking furry thing.
Dude, you know Honeycomb was
Yes.
You know Honeycomb was pissed too. Because they knew they were going to do Cheerios, they're going to do the circle, and then Cheerios came out with it first with the bee. They were like, "What the hell we're going to do now?"
And
so they said
that from Wild Thornberries.
Yeah, Donnie.
Yeah, I bet they got rid of him because it was promoting addiction. Because they
Oh,
made him,
he was like, yeah,
they made him crazy, right? He was like, "Give me my honeycomb."
Oh yeah, that was his name. Was Crazy Craving. Like he was.
Oh my God, can I tell you guys about the time? I don't even know if I'm supposed to say this. We'll see.
Spell it.
I got a deal for I'm not even say the chips just in case. I'm scared. I need to read the agreement. But it was a deal for a certain brand of chips.
Oh,
and I did this entire video, and the whole concept was addiction. Like it was I'm True Life. I'm addicted to chip brand.
Yeah.
And they approved it, everything. They loved it. I did the whole thing. It was like a whole show. It was a whole
like a
show.
20-minute video dedicated to this, but it looked so good.
I probably put as much time into this as like 100th video. Yeah. It was just like, I just really wanted to do, that was just the idea. And I got it done and I sent it back. They were like, we don't like that. It's a promoting addiction. And we're like, you approved the addiction idea. And they scrapped the whole thing. I couldn't post it.
I wonder if like yours set a precedent for like every other brand deal. Because usually for people listening, like influencers, when you do get a brand deal, they give you a brief and they give you all the rules. And usually if it's a consuming product, they're always saying don't promote eating or addiction.
Yes,
now.
and usually they say that, but
Yeah.
it did not say it this time. And I also gave them the concept. And the word I kept on using was True Life, I'm an addict to this. And
It was the best thing I've watched, like content creator wise. It was unbelievable. It was like watching a movie. I wanted
for
more.
like back then, it was pretty. Like I watch it now, I'm like, ooh. But like back then, was really like I felt like it was a really good piece of content.
You
and
technically can't publicly post it to like YouTube or anything, but we should put it on the Patreon just so somebody can see it.
Just,
yeah,
I've always
we
wanted to
should.
just put it somewhere because I just wanted seen,
It's
but I just
so
didn't want to get in
good.
trouble.
You should just
Yeah,
like
we
blur
should-
it out and dub over every time you say it. Like you do a different product. Like I'm so addicted to Chromotica. I don't know. Like,
Yeah, I don't know.
If you can't promote addiction, then everyone has to stop saying I'm obsessed.
Yeah.
Because obsession could be bad too.
Obsession is bad. Obsession is addiction.
Why are you so obsessed with me? That's a negative song. That's not a positive song.
Right.
Get that on check.
I don't think
but they
I
actually
ever saw it though.
What?
I know I've heard you've said this story like
Matt,
a few times to
it's
me.
so
but
good.
damn.
Oh, I could show you it after.
Oh, please.
Yeah, it's really good. We should just watch it for the unwind.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we
we
can
can
just
do
watch
that.
it after.
Yeah.
Let's roll the intro.
All right, let's do it, baby.
Woo! It's coffee time, baby. Sorry, why do I need to be singing the intro? Like everyone's trying to listen. You
And
guys are
it's
trying to
also
listen.
probably not on beat.
Yeah.
Like the intro song ever.
I'm just so selfish.
There's got to be one day where it's perfectly in sync.
and so I'm gonna keep trying until it
Yeah.
gets there.
In our intro song, when you hear the liquid pouring, did Bruce actually pour coffee into a cup, or is that just like a sound?
I think it was
bite
sampled.
upbeat?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
sure he has like a million sample audios. As you know, as always, this episode is sponsored by Accelerator, baby, the best energy drink out there on the market.
That's right, baby. Before we start any podcast or even through the podcast, we are drinking Accelerator. One of my favorites is the Island Guava. It's absolutely delicious. All of them have zero sugar, too.
And we don't only drink this pre-podcast, baby. We drink this all the time. We drink this to work out. We drink this when we want to go out, when we want to drink.
It just gets you going. It gets you going through the day. It keeps you going. It's that little boost of energy that you need to just get stuff done.
And it's delicious. It's got sustained energy. It accelerates your metabolism. It enhances your focus. As you know, baby, I've been having a lot of focus these past few episodes. It's because I've been drinking Accelerator. You know what I mean?
That's right. And it also has plant-based thermogenics, so it gets your body going. It heats you up. It gets that metabolism metabolism just running.
And you guys know that I'm an athlete now, and it says here on the can, athlete approved energy. So you know that shit. Yeah, I just want to say that. So if you guys want to grab yourself an accelerator pack, they have a ton of flavors. They're all amazing. You can get any of them off Amazon.
That's right.
And we'll have a code for you down in the description. So make sure to get yourself a pack, baby.
That's right, baby. Thank you, Accelerator. We love you so much.
Heath, did I tell you that I was trying to make it? I don't know what I was thinking. I just really wanted to make like a song, like a rap song.
Boom.
Just like a Young Gravy type of rap.
Okay.
I don't know. I was
a
just
party hit. Yeah.
I don't know. I really wanted to do it, and this is all I got. All I want to tell you what this was. We ended it. We didn't get far, but the beat of it was a circus.
Like,
That's pretty cool. It's a good idea.
No, but it did not sound good. It did not sound. I mean, just my voice on it. It just sounded way too like. Let's get crunk it up.
How long ago was this?
This was like 2.5 years ago. 2.5, 3 years ago.
It's not that long ago.
But there is a sample out. There's a demo out there somewhere on someone's hard drive.
Yeah. There's something is out there, and but it's so rough where it would just be super embarrassing if that ever came out. But
if it went like huge, if it went massive, would you be like, oh shit, now I got to turn this into like becoming like a next Young Gravy thing? Or would you just be like, fuck it?
I would like, obviously I would like drop all my friends and then just like drop the podcast and then like kind of, focus on music and world tour.
Good for you.
Dipset on my mama, daddy, just like, and then I tell all the like every podcast I'm on that like, I never fucking knew them.
Look, he's already making money from the song.
Yeah.
There you go. Ching, 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 ching.
Flannel. No, I wouldn't, because I know like I'm not meant for that. Like I cannot.
And there's nothing
sit
wrong
there.
with being a one-hit wonder. If you hit it big, and even if it's that one song,
I respect that. Like Rebecca Black, one-hit wonder. She's amazing.
Rebecca Black is back though. Like,
what do you mean she's back?
Dude,
she's putting music
like,
now.
Yeah, dude.
She's
like,
Rebecca back now.
She's like she puts out like hyper pop music, like Charlie XCX shit. It goes so
really
hard.
It's good. Good. Nice.
And she has like remixes to Friday. It slaps. But
good for her. Well, thank you so much for tuning into another episode of Unfiltered. Imagine.
Here,
I want to do like 3-minute episodes. And
Oh man.
Hong Kong.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Let's jump into it.
Did you hear about the new invention of the year by Time Magazine, Mariah?
Invention
What?
of the year.
What does that even
It's a new
mean?
pasta.
No.
wait, and they invented a new pasta
A guy
this
a new
year?
cut?
invented a new pasta. It's a new cut of pasta. And
Is he from Italy or America?
He's American. It's called Cascatelli.
Sounds
And
wow.
This dude just wanted to figure out the best way of forkability, the way the sauce stays on the pasta, and the way it feels in your mouth. And it hit off. And Cascatelli, guys, is the new pasta.
Mariah,
Interesting.
now that you're looking at this pasta, can you rate it before trying it?
Yeah, because I do like the macaroni with the like waves in it because it holds the sauce better.
Yeah. Well, how fun for him to try to figure out what sauce goes best with. Every pasta is the same, but there has to be one sauce that goes perfect with that pasta. What is it going to be?
It would be like this. This is what I'm thinking.
Yes.
Like either a vodka sauce or a spicy.
It looks so evenly like
I get it.
dressed
I get it.
on it. Like this, the way the sauce dressing like
Wait,
sits
I didn't know
on
this
it.
whole time I could be freaking inventing a new pasta. I should have been doing
Hit the
that.
lab, Mariah.
Yeah, you got it.
Mariah gets it for next year.
It does look like, if you're listening, it kind of looks like octopus, right? Like tentacles.
Yeah.
Oh, a little bit. That could have been an inspiration for him.
It looks just like the perfect combo of every type of pasta you do, kind of like it's
got
large
the smooth
enough
on
to
the
where-
back.
Yeah,
Or it looks
on
like
the front.
a hearing aid.
it looks
A
noodly.
cochlear implant. Quick fact about pasta that I just found out yesterday. Did you know that
Hot.
you can't
Talk dirty to me. That was so unlike me.
Sorry,
can't-
guys. That was so
Sorry, I
unlike
don't know. It
me.
came over me. We're just talking about pasta again.
Oh, God.
You cannot break a piece of pasta uncooked in half into two pieces.
Oh, like evenly.
No,
Like one break, two break.
if you
there's
take
always
it
like
and
a
you
little
bend
end that comes
it will
off,
break
too.
into 3 or 4 pieces. It won't have one snap. It'll fragment.
Are you
Like you always have pieces that fly.
Yeah.
Even if you like took a knife to it on a cutting
No,
board.
you have to like snap. Like you can cut, but like if you were to like bend it and break it in half,
spaghetti.
spaghetti.
raw?
Wow.
And some guy set out for a life mission to figure out why it does that.
Life mission. I want a
Slow
hobby
mo,
like that.
like imagine that's your passion in life.
Yeah.
They did like slow mo cameras and everything, and then they found out that if you pinched the ends with like this machine and you twisted it one rotation, you're able to break it in half clean because the way it like the pressure like snaps back, it makes it.
Yeah. Oh, whoa.
It's always in multiple pieces.
My dick when I fornicate.
What does that even
Saying that
mean?
was so unlike you. You
Yeah, whoa.
oh.
Wait, did I not get that right? What's fornicate mean?
Fornicate's like to have sex. Yeah.
Okay, come on. I know my words.
It snaps in 3 places.
Yeah. Well, that was the joke. The comments. Well, that wasn't funny. Yeah.
When you throw pasta on a wall, though, for it to stick, is that to say if it sticks, it's done?
Yeah. What a weird test. Like they couldn't have thought of something a little bit cleaner.
Is that for al dente, though?
Yeah.
Okay. Because like I feel like it wouldn't be fully done if it's like sticking, because it like that means there's like hardness still on it. But I guess that's the whole point of al dente is that it's not fully cooked.
Have you guys seen the new game people are playing? I love this game. I want to play it. Where they would grab like a random object, like a pretzel or a bun or like a steak, and the game is you have to try to find out. Like you have to cut it in half.
Yes.
And then you have to try to get as close as possible for both sides that weigh each other, like to get to the same weight.
This is a video game.
It's a game. It's a game people play. Like they'll film it, and imagine they grab like a piece of steak, and then what the person has to cut it in the middle, try to find where the middle is, where both sides weigh the exact same to the other.
2 food scales or just one scale, and then you
just grab one side, you weigh it out, you get the number, you write it down, and then you grab the other piece, and you weigh it out. And you have to try to get as close as possible.
To be exactly.
That is a game I could play for a very long time.
For a long time. I don't think you could.
No, if I was in a room by myself and had all these objects, I would do that all day and just play it.
Oh, so this is like a solo game. You're not like betting on it with like other people. Is everyone else like, oh shit?
It's just for the sake of trying to get close and
I think drug dealers do that all day.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
I just like, I bet you won't. I bet you.
Just on a scale, just be like, yeah, this is a gram, man.
Winner gets a discount on their whole stash.
Also, speaking of food real quick, did you see what Wendy's is trying to do with their pricing? I'm like actually blown away. So Wendy's is going to start introducing surge pricing for their food items. So it's not going to be a consistent price throughout the day. The price will raise and lower depending on surge rates, like a Uber. You know how it's like, it depends on how many people are trying to Uber at that time will make the rate go up.
And depending on the location.
So at like lunch rush hour, the prices are going to be higher than if you were to go at another time. Absurd.
That's absurd. Doesn't her daughter listen to this podcast?
Miss Wendy, figure it out.
Wendy Thomas, your daughter. I know their daughter. She does listen.
She does. I remember.
Because Wendy Thomas remembered me. Wendy, we got to talk about this, okay?
That's crazy.
Are you're sure this is? You sure this is like the accurate?
They're saying they're going to do it.
It may adopt surge pricing model similar to ride-sharing companies.
Now, I guess that would also have to depend on like the locations too. Like if you have a Wendy's that's in like the middle of Times Square or something like that, I guess.
For this to be fair, though, they can't have the lowest price as the price that they have now. You know what I mean? They have to go lower than what their price is normally, just so it like is
like there would have to be like at 2 in the morning or 3 in the morning.
You get a cheaper discount.
Your burger's 50 cents.
Right.
Are most Wendy's 24 hours?
I don't think so.
Not most of them. It's only like McDonald's that are like 24 hours.
Yeah. And there's only, I swear there's only like 2 Wendy's in all of LA.
Yeah.
Like there's never a Wendy's out here.
Do certain like food chains get dibs on a certain area?
It's like a gang. They kind of like represent hold the block down. You can't
Wendy's only allowed to have 2 locations here. We're allowed to have 20 because we like own this land.
I don't think they invested that much into the real estate out here. I think it's a real estate game, and money. We're late to the game for LA.
Or maybe it's like this, the mayor. If I was the mayor, I'd be like, I don't want any Wendy's here.
Karen Bass with
All
the
McDonald's.
sass. Get that
The
Wendy's
mayor
outta
got
here.
like food poisoning like a long time ago from a Wendy's, and he's like, absolutely not.
But no,
really
Carl's
that-
Jr. Let's put them on every fucking corner in LA.
Carl's Jr. is really on every corner in this city.
They're not nice at Carl's Jr. They're
They're
really
mean to
like,
you?
they're like, what? And I'm like, I'm here to order.
I love those videos where you go to Chick-fil-A. How are you doing? How can it be your pleasure?
It's a sunshiny day.
The fuck do you want?
Like when I'm at Carl's Jr., I'm like, y'all don't have to do it if y'all don't want to. I'll leave.
Dude, I've been feeling like that a lot lately, going to different places to order stuff. Like, I just feel like I'm such an inconvenience, and I'm not going to be the person to be like, this is your job. I'm just gonna leave. I'm like, obviously they're having a bad day or something.
You
but
clearly don't want to be here right now.
But it's crazy that it's crazy.
Somebody just posted a funny video and they were like, let me ask you something, fast food workers. Are they pulling the extra sauce I asked for out of your paycheck?
Yes.
Put it in the bag.
Yeah. Put it in the bag.
And if somebody forgets to put sauce in the bag, just put it in the bag.
And I can talk shit because I worked at Panda Express. There'd be no excuse to forget anything. No excuse. Rush hour, no excuses.
Well, this because they're run by Asians. They run a type ship in their motherfucker. They run a tight ship. You should see when I order from Green Apple. I don't know why I was scared to say that. When I order, it's because I'm their top client. Number one. I always say I want to walk in one day because I know my name is the only name.
If there was a leaderboard, like whoever spent the most at this restaurant.
Matt, I know I've given them the most money out of anybody in this city because I order it every.
You're like Meryl Streep in The Devil Wears Prada, just like gird your loins. And you're just coming in.
I don't want to walk in. I just want to be like, hey guys, I'm Zane. They're like, oh. But what was I saying? Yeah. They like will give me extra shit. They'll give me 15 fortune cookies. They'll give me forks, knives, spoons. I don't even have soup. Spoon. Here's a spoon. They pack it all
We
up.
didn't even charge extra at Panda for sauce. We were like, you want 10 teriyaki sauces?
Just
Sure,
take
here
it.
you go.
Yeah.
Sure, absolutely. Even if they were nasty.
Yeah.
Or like even if they're nasty, you give them even more just to piss them off because of how many sauces they have now.
I did used to do a lot of things like that.
You know how all sauces are packaged now, and I know it's much easier to just grab the sauces and throw it in there.
Stand it.
But I'm trying to figure out, is there a better, cheaper way for right now? I'm trying to be on like the fast foods like side. What if there's a way they can make it cheaper where they don't have to like buy all these, because those cartridges, I'm sure it's expensive to get a bunch of them.
The plastic kind of ones that are like dipping.
You know how they have the ketchup pump? Why don't they just
Arby's.
have all their sauces
That's what Arby's
on
does.
pumps?
Yeah, it's not like a pump, but it's more. It's faster though. It's more like they just put a big bag of teriyaki sauce in the machine, right? It's like a soda machine,
vending machine,
like a vending machine, and it just
boop,
squeezes out.
Yeah, but that'd be a mess.
But man, the thing is that like that would be such a cheap option
for
though.
dine in. Yeah.
No,
Like imagine to go and then your DoorDash person is
imagine the TikToks. No.
throwing it in a bag. and-
No, it's not that manual though. It's just so much more automated than that.
Have you ever had a for real milkshake at a gas station where you put the cup in and it goes into the machine and mixes it and takes it out? You don't touch it.
That tastes like ass though.
No, it does not.
Tastes like ass.
Are you serious?
Have you had one?
Yes, I've had one.
No
It
way.
must have been a bad day.
Zane, I'm sick right now.
I'm done.
They're like at a
No.
Wawa, like kind of.
Yeah, at like a
Yeah.
big gas station like that. You go in and you pick. There's like a machine or like a refrigerator that has all the different flavor ones.
Man, you have
grab
to
it.
see
They
it.
are
Oh no,
so
I've seen them. I just don't never know if I'm like craving a gas station.
And then you choose
milkshake.
like the
Yeah.
thickness of it that you want.
yes, the thickness. They have
Oh,
every
wow.
flavor.
Before we continue, we want to give a big thank you to our sponsor of this podcast, SeatGeek.
As you guys know, festival season is upon us. We got concerts, we got games, we got sports, we got all that right on SeatGeek. You're going to get the best deal on tickets over there.
That's right. And with over 28 million downloads, SeatGeek is the #1 rated ticketing app.
They got like 70,000 events happening right now all on SeatGeek, and they also got artists like Drake, the Jonas Brothers, Post Malone, the 1975 are all on tour, and you don't want to miss out on that.
And the best part is they put all the tickets across the web in one place to make sure you're getting a good deal. And each ticket is rated on a scale of 1 to 10, so look for the green dots. Green means you're getting a good deal, and red means it's a little pricey.
And every ticket is backed by their buyer guarantee, and SeatGeek is the only site that lets you return your tickets ahead of the event with swaps.
And you know we came through with the code for you guys, so all you have to do is use code UNFILTERED, and you're going to get $20 off tickets at SeatGeek.
Again, that's $20 off your first purchase. Promo code UNFILTERED. Make sure to click the link in the description below to download the app today.
Thank you so much, SeatGeek, for sponsoring this podcast. We love you, and thank you for getting us out there and seeing our favorite artists and sports games and everything.
I was watching this TikTok, this lady, she's just so straightforward. She was on a subway being interviewed by a guy, and she's like, you know what I'm sick of? Tipping. Why am I making my coffee and tipping? Like, she was just describing everything that she has to do herself these days, and then all of a sudden the iPad flips and now she has to give a tip. And she's like,
it is crazy.
Well, it's like, what? The world of tipping has completely flipped upside down. It's supposed to be like service and care, and it just turned into where
I just
people
don't
are
get like
making
the
their
whole
own.
thing of why employers are allowed to pay their employees such little money, and it's on us, the customer, to give them their salary. That the whole concept actually blows my mind.
They're relying on strangers.
It blows my mind. Pay your employee.
Yeah.
Why is that
You'd
up
make
to
it
me?
so much
If they
easier.
go above and beyond and they do an exceptional job, you can give gratuity as a bonus.
I mean, don't get us wrong. We all tip
It's
actually
the
very well, but this is just like a very
We do
interesting-
because we have to, because it's so stupid.
And I know people don't tip. Like, I feel like people aren't tipping. Like,
So we make
well
up
lately.
for it,
So,
yes.
Yeah, I mean, I know I definitely make up for it.
Incentivizes good service. I completely agree with you. But
I wish I started working when I was like 8. Like, I really wanted a job
it's
when I was
against
younger.
the law.
I know, but it
I was
shouldn't
12.
be, though.
Well, I think like an 8-year-old should be
That's
able to
illegal.
start his own business, but I think it's bad for someone to hire an 8-year-old. I think
What do you mean? You start a business?
Like an 8-year-old, if you want to go mow lawns, go wash people's walk
get
people's
after it.
dog as like a neighborhood
that's still
service.
that's an employee, though. You're being employed
I
to
think
do a service.
encouraging an 18-year-old to be an entrepreneur, I think that's a good thing. But I think if you're hiring an 18-year-old to like go make you money, no. Right?
If the kid started it himself and is going door to door.
Okay.
Yeah.
That didn't make sense.
Just helps you
Not-
learn the
not
value
makes
of a
sense.
dollar
Right.
early.
Yeah.
Like we were
sometimes I'll
babysitting, we were shoveling driveways, we were walking dogs. Like
Yeah, Italians, go get a job. You're 10 years old. Start a business.
sort of
saw-
business.
we came here for a reason.
Yeah, I saw a mom get arrested. Well, this was like, I probably have said this story before, a couple years ago, outside of like the Staples Center, well, now Crypto Arena.
I finished the story.
The mom though was making her kid work one of the the hot dog stations. Like
Yeah.
an 8-year-old was grilling, and then the mom got arrested for having her 8-year-old work. But the thing is like, he's 8 years old. He doesn't need to be doing that.
that's
Right.
good.
But have the same energy. If just people think just because they're not physically seeing it, but we outsource work from these third world countries, and people are 5 years old working and doing
Truth.
this. Have the same energy for that.
Yes,
But don't
there's so
sit
much
there.
hypocrisy in the dark end of the world. Of course, there's child labor behind everything, and we should eliminate child labor.
The batteries for our iPhones are mined by children.
Yes.
And they're like, it's
Yeah. I think there's a healthy way to teach kids how to work at an early age, like without abusing it. And not like a real job. It's just like under the table things, like stuff around your neighborhood, helping elderly people, like volunteering and stuff. And
But
like,
when I pay under the
I
table,
think
it's
there's
illegal.
yeah, it
didn't have-
teaches you responsibility. It gives
Yeah.
you a little bit income. Like if you wanted like a toy or something, you were able to buy it for
right.
yourself.
When I realized like what going to the store and buying stuff meant, my mom was like, if you want it, you have to make your own money, figure it out.
Yeah, are Girl Scout cookies, is that child labor? Like someone
Right.
is
Why-
Oh, yeah,
They're
that's a really good
right.
example.
But they are raising money for their troops, and
Right.
they are, doing community
Bullshit. Have you seen the
service.
head of Girl Scout where she living now? Come on now.
Yeah.
Those Girl Scouts are frolicking in the woods to pay that mansion off.
They're getting all the
Come on.
badges.
Dude, and but like those cookies are so damn good. You see, there's some stuff where I'm like, okay, child labor is okay, right? Girl Scouts.
Right.
The cookies are too damn good.
Great
Too damn
example.
good. God, the new cookies that they came out with, y'all little bitches killed it with that.
Zane thinks it's little girls baking in an oven.
That's how they should do
It's
the
like-
commercial for Girl
I think they
Scouts.
outsource it from Keebler. I think Keebler just makes all their.
Yeah,
Oh.
where all the elves make them in the tree.
Heath, Keebler, that I feel like that is a Girl Scout cookie.
I think
the
it-
Keebler
I think
cookies.
there's two companies that make the Girl Scout cookies, because I know certain names of them are different depending on what side of the country you are. Because I know Samoas, and I think LA's in California Samoas, but some people call them caramel delights because the recipe's the same, but the distributor is a different person.
Interesting. Okay. I want to get in that.
I want to see that Succession series. Yeah. The Girl Scout cookies.
A dark Girl Scout series would be sick.
That's brilliant because, right now the trendy script is Origin, Blackberry, the Beanie Baby movie, Pinball, Tetris, Girl Scout cookies.
But maybe there isn't like a lot bad that's happened in there, but they could just kind of fake it. And make it, or is that allowed?
It could be like a parody clause. Maybe Girl Scouts will probably come after us. Girl Scouts. I'll say this about buying Girl Scout cookies, and I feel a little weird as an adult. The Girl Scout, she needs to be the one selling the cookies. Sometimes I'll come up and like the parents are like,
well, it's because they're young. They're very young.
Yeah, maybe I'm an adult. I shouldn't even be talking to a child.
Yeah, I know.
Sell me something, but I feel like
that's why they're there to like kind of chaperone and make sure that
I had to go around door to door selling popcorn as a Boy Scout by myself.
But they also probably realized that they probably weren't seeing all the funds come in from all the boxes. I could see people just walking by little girls and just grabbing a box easily, and they're like not paying attention. They're not like,
oh right.
So
but when the parents are speaking up, like the Girl Scouts should be
stealing from a Girl Scout. What kind of person?
I hated Boy Scouts though, or Cub Scouts. We had to sell popcorn, but we didn't even have it on us.
Sucks.
We had to be like, "Do you want popcorn in 3 weeks plus shipping and handling?" Someone's like, "Yeah, I think I'm gonna want popcorn in the future."
Yeah.
It was such a shitty product to sell. Did you ever though Did you still have to sell stuff though for like maybe band or orchestra or theater?
Oh, Well, what was ridiculous was for theater, we had to get those big candy boxes, right? And there was like 120 candies in it.
Yeah.
And you had to sell them for whatever price they were listed at. And you had like 2 weeks to do it. And you weren't able to be like, hey, sorry, I only sold half. If you didn't finish selling it, my parents had to pay out of pocket and cover the rest of it. That's crazy.
That's a fucking scam. Shame on those companies who go in and go, let's prey on children and get them to sell shit and put them in a financial pit hole if they don't fulfill it.
That's really crazy.
And then my mom would be like, all right, I guess I'm writing you a check for $85 for the rest of the candy that didn't get sold.
That's terrible.
And then first of all, every kid in school has a box, so nobody in school is buying, because everybody's trying to sell their own.
Everyone's like sick to their stomach.
And then you make your parent take it to their work, and all those parents are there with their boxes, and nobody wants.
I'm not gonna lie. Every time I saw one of the kid with the boxes, I was so jealous because like, how do they get to do that? Like, have just a box of chocolate on them,
and then you had to carry a fucking extra large briefcase around full of Twix and Carmelos.
Hey, you forget about it, leave it in the car, it melts.
Done.
One time I was actually helping a girl sell I brought it to the next class. I think I was probably interested in just like having the box on me and trying to sell it.
Zane just
I ate like two. They're like, fuck.
Hit me again.
Oh,
I think I dreamed of just having it just for myself, just so I can have it whenever I want it.
Yeah. But they would bring out that pamphlet, almost like Scholastic Book Fair newspaper thing, and it would have all the different things that you could win if you sold the most.
Yeah.
They would have like an inflatable robot.
Just a
man, I
scam.
remember incentives for kids were crazy, boy. I thought I would win everything.
Yeah.
I was like, I only have to sell 1 million of these bars and I'll get whatever.
Imagine what they do now. It's just like the Japanese sweets from like, the people do the
mystery box.
Yeah, mystery box.
Crazy.
Whatever mystery they have to try to sell it. They open it like, oh, fuck. It's like the worst items in a box. And now you have to sell it.
And box tops, remember that? Where it'd be like, rip off the top of your cereal
They
box,
still
bring
have
it to
them.
school, and we'll give your school 10 cents. Like, what is this?
They still have it on the side of the box.
Box
I
tops,
think.
10 cents. I guess but it's like, okay, then what the fuck is that? Because you're not asking me to recycle the entire box. You're asking me to bring a tiny thing that they could already fucking donate to the school.
Yeah.
But it's like a proof of purchase.
Pretty much. And
it's like, you're not, and it also ends up being a tax write-off for the company because they can say that they donated it to the education, department or whatever.
I think everybody's just waking up and realizing
that's why
that we're all just pawns in this game.
When you're at CVS and they're like, want to donate to St. Jude's? No.
Absolutely
all props
not.
I will donate my own personal money.
Yourself.
I'm not making that a tax write-off for you. Sorry, CVS.
And how much they hound you down on it now?
Insane.
Like they'll immediately, I haven't even paid. It's like, would you like to do? They are just all trained to force that shit. Like
That's the thing.
Well, they're forced to.
They don't want to do it, but if like they get caught not saying it, they're done.
It's like part
so
of the,
cutthroat.
The training memo. They go, if they say no, let out a big exhale. Like, sigh. Go.
She just pulls out $1 from her wallet.
Well,
I also
I'll
don't
do it.
like. We did this at Panda, but seeing other places do it now, I can't stand it. If like I usually give a tip, right? And those places that ring the bell when you tip, I'm like, I do not, and I'm like, I have my head down. They're like, we have another tip donation. I'm like, oh.
That's why I wanted to tip a Cold Stone, but I never did it because I didn't want them to, hey, da, da, da. I was like, no.
There's like a mariachi band. I'm like, damn
Bitch,
it.
better have my money.
Dude, they would, I felt so bad that every
So
time someone, they would in
embarrassing.
unison all have to sing something. And I bet you, it was probably exciting the first couple times.
Chocolate chip. Thank you for the $1 tip.
So embarrassing. Why are you bringing attention?
Yeah.
It's like giving is supposed to be just like in secret and
But also,
just out of the kindness of your heart, not the attention. Look what I did.
I also don't like the tip jar. Because like there was when I just went
people
with
are making them really funny, right?
They're really funny. It's like team whatever this that. But like we went when my dad was in town to this bagel shop nearby, and I wanted to give the lady like a tip directly. She was very sweet. She was helpful, and the person that I was dealing with. So she like finished taking the order, and I was getting ready to give a tip, and there was just like a jar on the side, and I wanted to be like, here.
Can
Yeah.
you
Not, I don't
want
want to go put this in a jar over here that's a communal thing that nobody, like, I just want to give it to you.
I want you to have it.
Right.
I don't want there to be this split at the end of the
You
day.
have to do it in like secrecy though, because if somebody else sees you doing that, then it like they get in trouble for not like immediately putting it in the jar.
It's crazy though if you're gonna underpay them and make them work for tips and then not allow them to take a tip for personally being good. Well, I don't get it.
I remember we were at I forget where we were. I think it was in Florida. We were looking. It was a bartender, and we wanted to give him a tip.
Oh yeah.
And he was like, "Oh no, I can't take that." We're like, "No, take it." He's like, what was he saying?
He you're just
He
he
wasn't
wasn't allowed
allowed.
to.
Yeah.
But he was like scared to take it.
Yeah. And the manager was over on the corner like watching. He's like,
Yeah. So is TikTok going away?
The ban? I don't know. I
kind of looking like it.
A lot of people are working on it right now.
Yeah.
And that's like the other part of the ban is that a lot of people will lose jobs. The selfish part in my head is like, oh my God, this is rotting my fucking
my
brain.
recipes
I'm
that I haven't made yet.
I'm all for it to being divested into American ownership. I'm all for that. And I really do hope people are able to maintain their followings and keep the content up. Like, that is the sad part.
Where it just like, it's like Vine or before it got deleted.
Well,
where
because
like,
some of us thought, the sad thing about Vine is like, even though we thought at one point, oh, maybe someone else will buy it, we'll still be able to keep it around. It all went away along with the data.
Yeah.
That was really sad.
That sucked.
Because a lot of people worked really hard. And I love all the, not TikToks I made, but ones that I've enjoyed watching that I love to. I don't want to have to hunt for those in like some form of lost
that's
media.
going to really suck. Yeah.
The whole thing about it just seems like a power play from us to ban it,
From China.
which will force the owner to sell off shares. And it's just going to be us coming in and buying it. And now it's going to be something that we are going to profit off of as Americans.
Right.
Just to make money.
Yes, in a way, and also control our narrative. The thing is about China is that they can make us get even more divided by pushing certain content to certain groups and make us go crazy.
They're really good at that.
Yeah, they're notorious for it. And I mean, I'm saying I don't want to be like they're the most evil people ever, but I'm just saying I'm sick of the paranoia and how much America like freaks out about the privacy and that we don't own it and that they're behind all of it. I want that paranoia to go away.
What sucks is that like TikTok, there was a good couple years where it was no bullshit. It was just all just straight entertainment, and people just went on the app just to either forget about the day, just have something to enjoy, laugh at. Dances, I don't know, just like there was nothing else but entertainment. Now it's just like I feel like
it's almost become like what the news is. Every time I like watch the news, it's like this horrible thing that's going on and why this is like the worst thing in the world. I'm like,
yeah, it's 172 million Americans are on the app. That's almost half the country that is getting their information from it. So I mean, it's
my
pretty-
new Google. Like, I will click that before Google, and I'm like, just go on TikTok. You'll have a faster answer.
It's just hard to like watch something on TikTok and like not immediately believe it.
Right.
You know, it's like you hear someone say it with such confidence. You're like, okay, I believe that. And then you watch something else. It's completely opposite of what you just watched. You're like, okay. And then
and how quickly things spread on TikTok.
Yeah.
Just the way like the algorithms work, that shit.
But if America owned it and we had trusted journalists, like verified news sources.
I also don't trust ourselves.
Right. But truly making sure that there was proper fact checking on American ownership and what is being spread around, I would like a more accountability on that than having just trying to allow things to spread that genuinely aren't true.
Yeah. That's so tough though, because it's like the freedom of speech and it just all gets like.
Yeah. And our economy though relies on TikTok. We need it to run. Businesses rely on it. That's how everything gets out these days. The ad spends on it too.
A lot of small businesses started on TikTok.
Absolutely.
They've blown up because of TikTok.
And it's not an easy transition just to be like the people that are like, oh, just go on Instagram. It's not an easy transition.
Yeah. And seeing
people get comfortable. They know where to find you on TikTok. A lot of people don't go out of their way to like dig on another platform. So it's like,
I felt like I went back in the past. I saw a couple of people on their TikToks, you know, with big channels saying, hey guys, I don't know if this is going to go away. Just like, if you want to check out my stuff, follow me on YouTube, follow me. And
on Vine.
That was literally Heath and I are on Vine. Like I remember we were making like 3-4 Vines, like of just like, ending the page going, hey, follow us on this transfer. Horrible.
Nothing.
The transfer was so bad. We were like, okay, well, this was fun.
I just wish Vine would let you link the damn Instagram on the profile, like Instagram.
Oh
on TikTok,
no, because that wouldn't help them out. That would be the worst thing for them to do.
That's how a lot of TikTokers have gotten Instagram followings, is because also there's the button and you can go follow them on that channel.
I've also noticed, like, as we've been doing this for years, that we're like, why doesn't, you know, this platform like Snapchat have linkable things? Like, it's because you're sending them away from the app.
Yeah.
And that's the last thing that you want. It took me a long time to realize that. I was like, as an app, wouldn't you want everybody to like be happy with like that you have all these different options or like things to do on the app? I'm trying to get the word. I can't fucking get it.
Yeah, you're sending people elsewhere.
So what? At least we're still on our phone. Let us go back and forth.
It'd be like a restaurant, and the menu shows like food items from the store next door. It's like, wow, that looks really good. Not here.
But it won't happen though for like what, a couple more months, or like the
no,
Senate
I think
still
longer
has to
than
vote
that.
on it.
I think to get rid of an app like that, I think it takes time.
It will take a long time. But I mean, then when the Senate passes it,
first is I think they're gonna not let people download it anymore. I don't think it's gonna be deleted from our phones yet. I think the first thing would probably be like it's not available to. Right or no?
I wonder if it's going to be like the like Flappy Bird.
Yeah, you don't want to get the new iPhone because then you can't have your TikTok on.
Yeah, iPhone sales are going to go fucking to the floor. Imagine TikTok. You can only have TikTok with the last generation. People are doing everything 10 years later to keep that shit alive.
Right.
I saw something. It was somebody talking about how there's no TikTok creator fund for Australia. And then it was an Australian person reacting to it, and they're like, "Creator fund? What do you mean, you guys are making money off this?" And everybody's like,
it's
"Wait."
It's like the Where the Millers, where they're like, "I'm getting 10 grand. I'm only getting 1,000. You guys are getting paid."
It was exactly, and they're like, "Wait, what do you mean you guys are getting money in these other countries?"
This is unbelievable. You guys are like making money off your TikToks. Oh no!
Oh no!
Story times are. I just feel like nobody gets to the point anymore on TikTok because everyone's trying to reach a minute. Yep. So you're sitting there like, "Oh my god, get to the point."
But then now there's like that angel in the comments. You click the comments and they say they summarize the whole thing. I'm like, all right,
but in like one sitting though.
They're like,
didn't know that,
because a lot of people are like, this could have been 5 seconds long and you made it 10 minutes. So people would be like, skip to the end.
Ooh, 10 minutes? That who the fuck did I marry? Who the fuck did I?
She made.
Run it. She can retire now. I wonder what that.
They calculated it. They calculated it during like the hype, and she had already probably reached 80 grand. Definitely.
Wow.
But I don't know though. Was she technically part of the creator program by then? But I feel like if TikTok knows someone is like on a streak, turn it on for them. Absolutely.
But you know what? I feel like a big company would be like, well, why turn it on? We're gonna lose more money.
Well, it's just more eyes on that, so they can run ads that they can sell.
And people hear.
Oh yeah.
So it's not like it would be like YouTube or something where Doesn't matter if you're doing well. Like they go, okay, we're gonna make money if you're making money, so let's do it.
Well, I mean, can't they still turn ads on for people's pages without like paying them? I thought you have to I thought there's ads on everybody's page. You just have to like apply to.
I don't know. I think you do have to apply. I don't know. I do not know.
Yeah, if you guys are interested in being like a creator, TikTok is a place to go because you can get paid. Start now, because I don't know how much time we have left.
Act now.
Have you guys been getting those like notifications when you scroll? It goes, "What did we think about this content? Was it relatable, useful, entertaining?" And it's nothing that's like that controversial of a piece of content. But I'm like, yeah, I guess it's entertaining.
I think it's very random. I get on very random videos.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
I just didn't know if like was the content I watched like questionable, because it wasn't. But
you know what I think is really weird, that Instagram is allowed to run ads on your page and you not get a cut.
Instagram runs ads on my
every other platform pays.
If I were to go on your page and I decide to scroll through all your pictures, an ad will like
every 4 pictures on your page. If I'm scrolling through your pictures, it will be an ad.
And I know you could turn that on. Everyone listening is like, what? I know you could turn on your ads when you're posting video content. I just don't. I don't see ads play before videos on Instagram. Do you?
No.
So how do people like even make money on their videos?
I don't know.
I don't know how anybody makes any money on any platform. I'm just gonna say it.
You guys are making money.
Like, can't figure out how to make a dime on TikTok. All my Staten Island mom videos, so much potential. Not a dime. I don't.
Over a minute. Is it over a minute?
Yes.
Yeah. There you go. Well, they just started that. The over a minute.
She just doesn't even know where to click, and she realizes she has thousands of dollars sitting there. You're like,
I just have no. I have no idea.
I think to this day, I still think that YouTube is just the best place.
It makes
for,
the most
like,
sense.
long
It's
form
simple.
Content and
YouTube's gonna make a huge comeback if
Yeah?
TikTok is gone. Yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised,
people are
yeah.
already wanting that long form, like the vlog style. I think it's gonna come back.
I thought that was gonna go away. I'm not gonna. I
It
really
went away
thought
for
it was
a little
gonna
bit, now
end.
it's like-
It went away because everyone's attention spans was like swipe, 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 swipe. Now that TikTok extended it to like 10 minutes, people are sitting through the get ready with me's and the try on hauls and things like that and the little vlogs, and they're going back to YouTube.
I have homework for each of us. We all have to film a vlog and then present it to everybody and everybody watching. It has to be a 5-minute vlog and it has to be very entertaining with royalty for music and 15% of it with one montage.
Before we continue, we want to give a big thank you to our next sponsor of this podcast, BetterHelp.
What's the first thing you do if you had an extra hour in your day? Would you go for a run, take a nap, maybe read a book, show up for a friend? A lot of us spend our lives wishing we had more time. The question is, time for what? If time was unlimited, how would you use it?
And the best way to squeeze that special thing into your schedule is to know what's important to you and make it a priority. Therapy can help you find what matters to you so you can do more of it.
I know I've had a sour couple past months in my life, and I know Todd has been begging me to go try therapy because he's been doing it for the past few months and he absolutely loves it. And I know I'm going to use BetterHelp to do that.
As you should.
If you're like me and you've been thinking about starting therapy, you should give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule.
And it's super simple. All you have to do is fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist, and you could switch therapists at any time for no additional charge.
Exactly. Learn to make time for what makes you happy with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/Zane and Heath today to get 10% off your first month.
That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/Zane and Heath.
Thank you, BetterHelp, for sponsoring today's episode, and thank you for just being there for all of us.
have you guys seen that Kate Middleton's been missing?
No,
What?
I saw one.
you guys haven't heard?
I saw 2 seconds of it, but I don't like. I
She's
don't know the
just,
story
no,
at all.
she's just on the Masked Singer.
Well, exactly. A lot of people have been posing that
Matt,
theory.
please clarify.
Okay,
What are we?
so
what's
Kate
going on?
Middleton has not been seen in the public eye in,
Spooky.
sorry if I'm a little wrong on the date, like 3 months she has not been seen. It was also rumored or kind of confirmed that she had to undergo an abdominal surgery, okay? And then people were still like, but where is she? There was a picture of her in a car, you know, in the passenger seat from very far away, and people were like, that kind of doesn't look like her. And then she decides to upload a photo on, I believe, to Instagram.
I saw this photo, but I didn't know what it was.
Matt, I thought it was just like a celebrity with their family, like an article.
That's
Matt,
Princess Kate.
I-
She's not. She's the Duchess
walked-
of what is she? She's not Princess Kate.
Matt,
but
if she walked by me on Hollywood, I wouldn't.
No idea.
I don't even. Like,
Kate Middleton, man.
I've never. Like,
what about
I don't-
Meghan Markle? Would you know that?
Yes,
Interesting.
because of Suits.
Okay. Okay. So they upload this, I believe, onto Twitter, maybe Instagram, and I think it was from the Buckingham Palace account.
It's
and
giving
immediately it was flagged. Even the Buckingham Palace told all the press to please remove the photo because they realized some things were off. As you can see,
the kid's hand, the fingers.
Yeah, his fingers. They noticed that there's inconsistencies with her hair, the way it's draped, and even like the window. There's all these little things people picked apart of it. And they also realized that her face was taken from like a Vogue magazine cover from 3 or 4 years ago. So this whole picture has been AI constructed. And then so Buckingham Palace tells all the press, take it off the net. And then everyone's like, well, then what's really going on?
Why would they do that? It's too late.
So where is Kate? And then she posted like a thing where she goes, like all little amateur photographers, I do like to experiment with photo editing apps. And pardon me, sign off C or for K.
She posted that on her Instagram story?
She posted like a tweet. Like it was like they act like it was her. And like how like fucking boomers will like just sign their name on like a tweet. Like at the end of it.
Oh, yeah.
She's like from C, X, C, or I think it's K. What am I saying? C. Anyways, so everyone's like, well, then what's really going on? So a lot of people are just concerned about where she's at. Some people are even going, is she maybe in a wheelchair in this picture too? And they Photoshopped that out of it. They think she's had a serious abdominal surgery. My theory is that I think she probably is like, what's it called when you get like a colostomy bag? Or you I think she's undergoing like a very severe like lifestyle change with
People
her.
think she's in a coma.
Yeah.
Why don't they just like clear the air? Even in that tweet, just say what's.
Get a video of her and just be like, "Hey guys, sorry, I've been sick, and I thank you for all your concern. I'm here, and I'm fine."
Yeah, if everybody's
if
everybody's worried, like sick, like if you clearly see everybody on the internet is like, where is Kay? Like just say something or show something that proves that she's okay. It's like that girl. Remember that one girl a long time ago? It was a big story on the internet. I forget her name, but everybody thought that she was
being abused,
kidnapped.
Oh, like she was uploading YouTube videos and she was like sending messages. This one,
yeah. Do you remember? She had like white hair or like kind of like scene hair.
I remember she was kind of emo-y.
Yeah,
the girl who would like put things in the back and people were like blink if you were being abused or being held captive.
And everybody was hearing was deconstructing it, and everybody was DMing her, tweeting at her like, "Are you okay? Are you safe?" And she was like ignoring those.
She was like milking it for views, but
which
Buckingham
is
Palace
crazy.
doesn't need to milk anything.
No, I know that. But I know they're not doing that.
And I think just people are so skeptical about it because like the history with Princess Diana, people think that there's always like something that they're covering up or there's some agenda. And who knows? By the time this episode comes out, hopefully, maybe they have been.
Oh
notified.
yeah, right. Again, guys, we're filming this on
Pi Day. It's Pi Day.
We're filming this on what's today?
March 14th. Pi 3/14.
We should get pie.
Pie.
What's your favorite pie?
Pizza pie.
Very good,
Pie,
Jordan.
Very nice.
I like that.
Like legit. Like if I was gonna order a pie, chocolate.
Key lime? No key lime?
I like key lime, but only a bite.
lime.
But chocolate pie is like chocolate cake, though.
Cherry pie.
Oh,
really?
I do like.
Good
I love apple
cherry
pie.
pie.
I love a lemon meringue.
Yeah, I could do that too. Lemon meringue is the same thing as key lime, right? It's
I
just
just
lemon.
like the fruit. I like the refreshing. Key lime and lemon meringue.
With that, with like the crust and then the wood. Oh,
Oh, but when you get all like the crust and it's like overlapping each other, all braided perfectly.
pecan pie.
Pecan pie. I fuck with pecan pie.
Pecan pie is straight just sugar in a bowl. The entire thing.
Isn't it weird how do you call pecan?
pecan.
Okay, but if you're eating the nut, do you call that a pecan, or is it only you call them pecans when it's tied to a pie?
I don't think I've ever said it.
I don't think I say pecan. I don't know.
Ask me the pecans.
Like the
Yeah, let me
pecan
get
tree is.
let me get a
Texas.
pecan.
A pecan? Yeah, I'm never asking for a pecan. A pecan tree is like a pecan tree, a pecan nut. But I would say a pecan pie.
Yeah, pecan pie.
Just a pecan pie.
Yeah, give me a give me a pecan pie.
Yeah, that's
Pecan
weird
pie.
to ask for one pecan. Can I get a nut?
Yeah.
Ooh. Let me
Remember
get a
in
pecan.
Jimmy Neutron where the dad's like, I'm going to start a book of all the... an alphabet of all the different types of pies, starting with
Yes.
blueberry.
Yes.
Like, what about apple? Oh, right. Apple. Apple. Blueberry.
Cute.
Yeah. But hopefully she's found. We miss you, Kate.
What's a boysenberry?
Boysenberry.
I think
Boysenberry.
boysenberry is just from the movie
Willy Wonka?
Bug's Life.
Stop.
Oh.
There's no. Is it really?
Boysenberry.
There's no way that
Snosberry.
popped in my head from Bug's Life. I haven't seen that movie since I was like,
Oh, Boysenberry is real. Wow.
oh, there you go. I remember that somebody had boysenberry pie on a bus. It was either
Just having memories.
now that I'm thinking about it, it was. I don't know if it was with you guys or my family. Maybe Alaska. I don't know. We were somebody brought on boysenberry pie, and we're like, "What's boysenberry pie?"
There's an episode of The Office where they're on a bus and they pull over for pies. Wait, what? They pull over for pie, yeah.
Was it
That's what Zane
boysenberry?
remembered.
Let's find out.
Oh my god!
Zane just put himself on set. He was a cast member.
There they are on the bus and then they pull over.
Pie
and they
has to be on the bus though. That's what my memory's jogging up.
Oh, they're apple pies.
Apple pie.
Next stop, pies.
I just watched that episode too.
So good.
Oh, fuck. That's so embarrassing. That's so unlike me.
I don't know what that was, guys.
Funny.
Did you guys hear about that story with the Airbnb story and the host? The guy. So there was
This is crazy.
this dude rented an Airbnb for his like 4 boys for like Super Bowl Sunday, and the max capacity for the house is 4 people. And
4 people, huh?
4 people, huh?
An old inside joke.
Actually, we should tell him after. And the renter brought extra people, like 10 more people to the property.
Not
and it
to
got really
stay,
loud.
but just to party?
Yeah, just a party. And I think the cops got called something because it was too loud. And then the
owner was getting like notifications or whatever saying that there was more people that was than allowed at this place, and she sent like a message saying like, hey, you can only have 4 people at the house. That's what the rules are. Like, they need to leave. We're getting complaints.
Okay.
And so she and they wouldn't leave. They stayed at the house, and she charged him an extra $960 for the extra people.
That's
right?
what the fee was.
That was the fee. That was just the rules. Like, that was the written rules. He didn't follow it.
She even said like it's going to be this much more per person if they're not leaving.
Yeah, and they never left. And so he goes, I'm not going to pay it. So she goes, she checks the cameras. She sees that he went home with this young lady, right? Checks, looks him up, sees that he has a wife. Right?
She found like his Facebook that he was married.
Uh-oh.
So he screenshots it. She screenshots it, sends it to him, and go, well, if you're not going to pay it, I'm just going to send this to your wife. It's crazy.
Blackmail.
Right?
Blackmail.
Extortion, yeah. Which is
girl's girl.
which is illegal. But like at the same time, like, pay the $960. At this point,
He
dude,
still refused after seeing that.
Still refuses to pay it. He's like, no, I'm not. That's.
Is he kissing the girl? Like, what's the screenshot look like?
I think it was.
I didn't see the screenshot, but still.
I don't think the screenshot's anywhere you can find it, but like I think it was enough where she was like, okay, I need to find something on him. I found it, and it was him coming home with a young lady. I think she may have been just much younger than him, so she probably was just like, who's this guy who's not paying me my money?
Okay, and
so he doesn't pay it. She sends the picture of the screenshot to his wife. Wife sees it, divorces him.
Oh my gosh.
Divorces him, and then they're in a huge like divorce settlement, all that, and then the guy the guy who cheated goes and sues her for
Sues her and Airbnb.
and the whole question is that basis to sue somebody, to sue the lady?
And technically, legally, it is. But
How?
the morality of like the situation, everybody's like,
he was in the wrong
Right,
to cheat on
yeah.
his wife. Legally, he has every right to sue her.
He's most likely gonna win, but like who really loses in the end of the day? Even like whatever he gets out of that, what is he gonna get back from that
He may
lawsuit?
what is it? He may win the fight, but he won't,
lost the war.
But he lost the war.
Yeah.
You
But-
lost your wife.
Can he charge her for like the divorce paper? Like I feel where's the
They
line?
might try to tie it in.
Absolutely, they can. Yeah, they can all tie that into lawsuit because of what you did, and now he's out of the bank of all this. You are entitled to, No, that's a really great legal case, though.
Yeah,
like
that's a good
spicy.
episode.
He's a bad guy,
Yeah.
but Man, what if this was his plan all along, where he's like, I'm going to cheat on her, get the Airbnb,
Oh my gosh.
get from the Blackmail.
Read that-
And
read
then now
that
that guy's going to be
message.
having a lot of Airbnb properties with all that money he's going to be.
Yeah, let's see.
Read that message. That made my heart sing.
But I had faith, was driven by integrity, so I committed to get those posted for you in Airbnb. Photo at 3:16 a.m. is especially notable. Should I forward the photos and videos to Teresa, or will you? The videos will come shortly. I think they are too big for text, so I will post to YouTube. This is what she sent.
It's a crazy lady. This
Yeah.
is a crazy
The
she
host
she
person.
sent this to the renter. Wow.
What the fuck did she think she was really doing? Like that you?
Oh,
would
we flipping sides now. Fuck this bitch.
No, I mean that's a crazy.
No,
fucking person.
absolutely. I think it was just like two kind of bad
But
people.
also, like, it's you.
butt heads.
You weren't allowed to have that many people at the Airbnb.
Just follow the
She gave you the
rules.
option. Hey, if you're going to be doing this, there is a fee for this.
Then you take him to court. Don't blackmail it. Like that's the fucking. That's
Here's
the
the-
settlement.
here's
You already
the-
had them a signed document of him saying if you broke the rules that you were going to pay. She already had that. That girl is incredibly petty and immature and a crazy person to think that you could just. Oh, I'm just going to blackmail the bitch.
It was definitely petty, but I think it was meant to be because at the end of the day, he was cheating on his wife. She had to find out at like some point.
Yeah,
That's terrible.
In my head, I'm so anti-cheating. So to me, that's the way the world works.
That's what I'm saying.
It's
It was
exactly
supposed to,
that.
It was supposed to work out
because
this way.
how long would he have done this to her for the rest of her life?
Right.
If it was a private rental, like a like on a Craigslist thing, like because you are going through a whole company's dashboard and there's like a bit of trust in Airbnb,
Yeah.
that's where the problem lies. She could have blackmailed him if it was, like a Craigslist listing, you can rent out this property and agree to these things. Blackmail it on that. Because Airbnb is
Is
tied
a
to
company.
it, that's where like the money is.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, okay.
He also could just say like, he legally can say like, you have no proof that I cheated on my wife doing that. At all.
That's
you
true.
caused a divorce. That was a girl that I was just bringing home, making sure she had a okay
Well,
place.
let's run the footage back. The girl.
Yeah, like I was telling her a secret really close. Secret very
selling
close.
her
I was telling her how much I loved my wife.
Damn. He's like, all right, cut the clip.
Well, let's run the footage.
back. Oh yeah.
Let's run the footage. I want footage for everything. I want to see footage.
Mm-hmm. Show me the clips.
St. Patty's Day this weekend. What's everyone doing?
that's right. It's St. Patty's Day.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to a St. Patrick's Day party on Saturday. Are you going to that
There's
one?
still parties.
Yeah.
What's the party?
It's like Pinch Me Perfect or something.
Oh, is it like a
It's like a big one. Very big. It looks like too many people, kind of.
Oh, okay. What are you guys doing?
Does
Does
everybody
for
know?
a bar crawl.
Could you imagine?
That's crazy. They call there's just bar crawls.
Does everybody know the St. Patrick story?
Mr. St. Patrick.
No.
You know St. Patrick?
Oh, what's the story? No, I have no idea.
He would teach.
I know he had a green hat though.
He lived in Ireland, right? And he would teach them about God. So they took a clover that represented the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, like a cross, like how you do
Oh.
this: Father, Son, Holy Spirit.
Period.
So that he used that as a symbol to teach them about the Holy Trinity, God.
Okay, slay Jesus.
You
I
know?
didn't realize it was religious. I guess I
Yes.
always thought it was like the liberation of Ireland.
Yeah,
from
that's what. Yeah, I
the
thought it was. I
United
thought it was something
Kingdom.
more, a little bit more. I mean, no
Same-
offense, but I thought a little bit more fun.
St. Patrick was born in Britain. At age 16, he was kidnapped by Irish raiders and carried into slavery in Ireland. After 6 years, he had a dream of his escape.
Oh, that's St. Patrick's Day.
Dude, that's a great
Get up.
great look.
Oh yeah, he was in that drip. Like,
Uh-huh.
oh, they took me as a child.
Yeah.
Had to do 6 years of slavery.
St. Patrick. Wow. Imagine having him on the podcast.
In Chicago, though, that's the best city for St. Patrick's Day, though. They
So
dyed
why
that
is
river
Chicago such a big place for it? Like, is
because
there,
they dyed the river green.
no, that's it? Is there like a lot of Irish people in Chicago? What's the why Chicago?
I just know
is
the
such a-
alert for it is that they do a big commitment to the city. Like
Got
the
it.
city
Boston
turned.
probably pops off.
Oh
first.
hell
oh my
yeah!
god! Why did we do Chicago every year? Why didn't we just go straight to Boston? I feel like that shit gets wild.
St. Patrick was a Christian missionary who used a clover to explain the Holy Trinity of Christianity, which is God the Father, God the Son, God the Holy Spirit.
Wow.
He said 3 leaves stand for the 3 beings of God, and the stem shows how they are united into one.
Dude, he would have gotten so many Lucky Charms brand deals. Like,
oh my God. Imagine the face of Lucky Charms.
Yeah.
I fucking love Lucky Charms.
Only the chocolate ones.
There's no chocolate Lucky Charms.
Yeah.
There is.
Yeah, it was chocolate. The marshmallows weren't chocolate, but the cereal was.
Sounds like Yucky Charms to me.
It was alright, but I did like the regular ones better.
The regular cereal part of Lucky Charms has no flavor. It's so dry and gross.
Okay, well
feel
that's
like
why I did the marshmallows only cereal.
Oh, but it like complements it so well. It gives a bit of a crunch amongst all the mallow.
Yeah, but the chocolate.
Yeah,
just,
look at that.
That was it.
You don't remember that?
That was it.
My dad would always get like a Sharpie. It would make like him angry. Like you put like the eyebrows down, so he's like,
Oh, he did that?
yeah.
Oh wow.
Nothing beat the Yoo-hoo cereal though,
Yoo-hoo.
They
or
made-
the Nesquik cereal.
They
My
made
bad. Nesquik cereal was the best.
It's Cocoa Puffs, Heath.
Yeah, but
What was the difference?
It turned your milk into Nesquik when you were done. That was the allure.
That was the lore.
My mom used to love Nesquik. She would make that all the time.
Why did I think it was like healthy for you?
I don't know.
I feel like the way they like promoted
No,
it.
you know what they promoted?
was me with Ovaltine.
They made Ovaltine like a kid's protein
I
shake.
told Heath, Zane, I told Heath till recently. I was like, no, Ovaltine's like it has like vitamins, and he's like, where? I think it's a Mandela
She's like, no,
effect.
it's really good for you.
Oh yeah, in the 50s they would be like, be sure to drink your Ovaltine.
More
like in a
Ovaltine, please.
Yes.
In a Christmas Story, he gets like the little like time coder, like or the
Yes.
code breaker, and he's like, be sure to drink your Ovaltine. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, my grandma always had Ovaltine in the house. My parents always had Ovaltine in the house, and now I always have it because I thought it was like a vitamin
miracle drink.
chocolate milk. Yeah.
What does the packaging of Ovaltine look like?
It's
It's
orange.
Oh, you don't remember?
It still looks the same pretty
It looks
much.
exactly the same. It's,
Oh.
it's this.
Ovaltine.
Oh, they changed the look.
Look,
I thought
immune health, vitamins and minerals.
supports in me. The size they have that is like you're drinking a liquid IV.
Yeah.
It's way too big for
Ovaltine's the best.
that looks like a
It looks like a Metamucil.
Yeah.
Like, it's like it's a supplement powder.
12 vitamins and minerals. Come on.
You know another item of food that they always promote so healthy, but it's so bad for you? Granola.
Yeah.
Granola.
It's not healthy for you?
No, the pounds of sugar they put in granola, it's crazy.
Granola, not like chewy granola bars, or just
Both.
actually
Both.
What
Just
about
grano-
like
just-
bare granola? Like, you know,
Still bad.
That one's
Oh
bad.
no, bare naked. It's not as bad. That's definitely the healthier
Yeah.
version. But just like I think just
It's candy.
It's candy. But I think if you're gonna just have granola on the shelf, just don't make it so unhealthy. Even the look is healthy. Like it's not supposed to be unhealthy.
Yeah. Do you remember Tang
Oh,
with the orangutan
Ooh.
on it? He was like orangutan doing karate. He's like Tang.
I thought that was organic.
that shit would get me going. I loved Tang.
Dude, I fucking love Tang. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tang. That's what astronauts drank, or that's what they like told our parents.
Yeah,
in the
what
60s.
a lie that was. and milk was great for us to build strong bones. And then they got busted.
Yeah, because they realized that all those ads were being paid for by like the farmers or the dairy farmers of America.
Crazy.
Pure
Got milk. Boy, everybody had that mustache.
Yeah, there was just a campaign recently where people were promoting milk again.
Dude, I would get put in timeout at daycare because I didn't want to drink milk. Like that was the most.
You
we
did?
We would run around in the playground in the hot Texas sun and go and sit inside
Chug
and
milk.
give me a glass of fucking milk. Fuck you.
That's insane.
Get that shit out of my face.
And they would give you a milk.
Water.
They would give you a milk before a water.
Yeah,
like water wasn't even. Water wasn't even an option.
Or apple juice. It was milk or apple juice.
What? That's
Give
crazy.
me apple juice all day, but just
I
milk
love
when I'm
apple juice.
hot. Like, or you know, the Indy 500, those guys are in that fucking car going around and then they win and they go, here's a huge thing of fucking milk and I'll chug it. And they're like, that's the last thing I want.
Ew.
Yeah. Ugh.
Oh wait, you're forgetting the Ovaltine. Have you had whole milk today?
It's so thick.
It's It's like hoops. When you pour it, it's the thickest form of like, and we were drinking that. We were pounding that down. So there's sometimes, Heath, I'll get crazy and I'm gonna have whole milk in my cereal, bro. I am sick.
You can't.
I am sick for the rest of the day.
No way.
It's good. It's like dessert.
I think it's just a way to fatten up kids of America.
Yeah.
We force them to drink all this milk.
Yeah.
They tried to look like the good guys when they put the missing children on it. Like, look, we're for you.
Was that even real?
Oh, like a milk carton
Were
kid.
those kids even real?
Yeah.
Was it AI?
You know what's crazy is the price of milk back in the day compared to today for like inflation.
Yeah.
Milk was way expensive back then.
You had to get a milkman to come to your house.
Yeah, they were
and
in
drop it
glass
off.
jars too.
Like the milkman?
Like my parents would tell me like they didn't have like real milk. They all just had like powdered milk.
Powdered milk, right.
And you would just put water in it and you would just make powdered milk at home.
Remember that McDonald's documentary where they're trying to make the first shake and she brought the powder? It's like, put the powder in. And she put the powder and then they mix it and it turned into a shake.
Yes.
It's all powder form. Even when they do like mixed there's a lot of like mixed like coffee drinks and mixed like shit where it's all powder. All comes straight from powder.
But think about what it is. We're the only animal that drinks the milk for another animal's offspring. It's made to fatten up a baby cow and turn it into a full-grown animal.
You're right.
We should be drinking our own species. Titty milk.
Titty milk. We have titty farms for people.
Titty
Just suck.
Like, would you drink a gallon?
On TikTok all day. Just
Like, would you drink a gallon of some lady's milk?
Absolutely
Absolutely
depends.
not.
If it was Anna de Armas.
I would put it on my psoriasis. I heard it's good.
I'm sorry, Sydney Sweeney. Maybe I'll go to Sydney Sweeney Farms.
You bastard.
Sydney Sweeney Farms, you're an idiot.
You bastard.
Sweeney
Farms. Sweeney's Ranch. Buttermilker's Ranch.
I just imagine the farm.
It's weird that like cats shouldn't have milk. It should be goat's milk.
Right.
I don't know.
It gives them that's always like such a stereotype that we see.
Give the cat milk.
Give the cat
Right.
milk. Even though cats do like milk, a lot of them, they're not tolerant to handle that type of milk. The only milk that they should have is from another cat, or it can give them diarrhea. And it's wild. Also, like rabbits and carrots and stuff. Like, you know, like, what's up, Doc? That was like an impression of Clark Gable in a scene where he was eating a carrot. But we all know Bugs Bunny because of him eating the carrot. And then that's why when it's Easter time, you go into CVS, they're selling rabbits with carrots. Rabbits can't eat a carrot, but there's too much sugar in it. A carrot can fucking kill a rabbit. But it's just wild.
I did not know that.
There's a lot
crazy.
of things like that. Yeah.
And they still have pictures all over with a carrot.
If you tell a kid to draw a rabbit, they'll draw a carrot with it.
If I was a little kid and I saw a rabbit, I'm bringing a whole carrot.
Yeah, it's because of Clark fucking Gable in that one movie eating a carrot.
Did you guys watch the Oscars?
Yeah, we did. I did.
You're gonna love this conversation.
I actually didn't see any of this.
The only thing I watched of the Oscars was Ryan Gosling's performance, which was unbelievable.
Amazing. Amazing.
Oh my God, he's the best.
Did you watch it?
It was
I
so good.
watched that clip on TikTok.
I actually
So
never,
good.
I've never seen the Barbie movie, so that was my first time seeing the full song. I've only heard like the chorus part. The full song was, I was really expecting it not to be good.
Why was nobody talking about Slash performing with him?
Because Slash is on the song.
I know, but like
he is.
Yeah.
Why didn't everything
Like he needs more credit.
nobody in the comments was talking about. I'm like, how is nobody?
I think it's a generational thing where they just don't know who the fuck Slash is.
I don't even know who Slash is.
I saw Slash at a gas pump a couple years ago, right over here. Yeah,
No.
he was getting my gas right across from me, and I go, that guy looks just like Slash. And he had a tattoo that was like almost like kind of the monster kind of symbol. Or it was like this claw thing, and I was googling on my phone. It was like Slash neck tattoo. And it was exactly that. And I got my car, a huge truck, like a Raptor, like one of your trucks. And he had kids in the back.
That got you horned up, huh?
And I pulled off and I went like this. And he was like,
who I just saw, was it 2 days ago, right on our street, Kat Von D in the passenger seat.
Really?
Holding
Oh,
like a
that's
vlog
actually cool.
camera. Yeah.
weird. I thought she's in Indianapolis now. And I thought she found God. She bought the cheaper by the dozen house and painted it black and made the bottom of the pool red.
That's the cheaper by the dozen house?
Yeah, Kat Von D
Wait, the one
took-
that's like crazy inside?
over in Hancock Park. Yeah, Kat Von D bought it, painted it black, made the pool look like blood, and then pieced out to Indianapolis, man.
I did not know
Oh
that.
my gosh, I did not
Oh
know.
my God.
Oh,
She
that's
painted, like,
actually
red. It's, like, very-
crazy.
Oh, wow. That actually looks like Christmas. Not gonna lie. That's kind of sick.
The only takeaways I got from the Oscars, I didn't watch it, just those little clips.
She's Oscar from The Office.
Ryan Gosling is so talented, and I love Emma Stone.
Oh, I love Emma Stone
Emma
too.
Stone.
It's crazy that she's hit or miss for people. There's people that absolutely can't stand her, and there's people that are in love with her.
They can't stand her brilliant acting.
She's like she's got to be
She's
one
like
of the best
Grace
actresses.
Kelly of our time. It is.
Yeah, she's
It's a
unbelievable.
beautiful time that we live in.
When she says her, remember when in the end, when she's like, when I had my kid,
she's like,
my
I
life
love you more than big. Oh, my life turned
turned
technicolor.
because of the movie.
My love for you is bigger than the whole sky.
I didn't know she had kids. That's
Yeah,
I didn't know that either.
Yeah.
A lot
When
of
did they have time?
COVID.
a lot of celebrities that have kids, I like find out like at award shows usually. Like they're walking with their kids. I'm like, I didn't know they had kids. It's crazy. Did you watch Poor Things?
What's that?
So interesting.
Oh yeah.
Her performance was insane.
Oh, was that the one you had on the other night when? We
Yeah, with the brain switch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
She was so deserving of it. I had my money
What
on
a-
Lily Gladstone because I just thought the Academy was going to pick her, but I kept,
Wait, can you actually put money on the Oscars like a bet?
maybe
No, I
on
think, like,
some weird
he was
website.
saying- I think he was saying
well, like I always guess
Metaphorically.
what the Academy's going to do, and then I
Metamorphosis.
guess what my heart says it's going to be.
When I watched both movies, I like to the role that they were playing. I think Emma Stone like deserved that Oscar.
Me just saying I love Emma Stone, and I was like, what the hell's Poor Things? What's that?
I'm almost done with the movie. I haven't finished it yet, but as I'm watching it, I'm thinking of imagine being Emma Stone and walking into a room and you're being told this idea. What a scary idea to do.
yeah.
Just the scenes and
Just
how she has to
becoming a
act.
character from like just infancy of your brain and learning it.
I'm surprised that she took it.
She could because she knew she could do it.
No, I know that,
Oh.
but still, like the thing is that you don't know what it's gonna look like. The CGI could have been so like it really could have been an awful. It could have been an awful
Have
movie.
you seen Killing of a Sacred Deer or
Yeah.
the Lobster?
Yeah.
Same guy. So like,
Oh, really? Okay.
Yorgos Lanthimos, whatever his
Wow.
Greek last name is. I think she kind of knew visually that this guy has a good fucking vision.
Wow.
But yeah, and then
Incredible.
It was pretty incredible. It's also wild now that Phineas and Billy have 2 Oscars now. Man.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Billy's now the youngest person to ever win 2 Oscars.
She just has to.
Now she can do
EGOT. It's the EGOT where you have to win all 4.
She just needs an Emmy and a Tony, and people think that that they're gonna make like Barbie the musical, and that Phineas and Billy will like compose the whole thing.
That makes sense.
And then, but I don't know. That's rumors.
That sounds like a long time.
Yeah.
But hey, the money.
But even though I don't even think they have to compose the whole thing, even if they just have "What Was I Made For" in it, that can still
true,
win.
yeah.
But I don't know.
Amazing.
Riveting.
And the Oscar goes to Zane and Heath Unfiltered. Thank you
Thank
guys.
Thank you.
Are we now in the unwind? No.
No, we're going to close it out real quick.
Yeah, we're gonna close it
all right, guys, thank you so much for watching and tuning in as always. If you didn't know, we have a Patreon, patreon.com/Zane and Heath.
We also have this podcast, which we post every week. You can check it out every month on all the podcast platforms. And we post a video version of this podcast every Tuesday, youtube.com/Zane and Heath.
That's right, baby.
That's it. We love you guys so much. Thank you for being here still and supporting. And toodaloo, motherfuckers.
All right, Unwind. We'll see you in a second.
Wind it up.
Wind it up.